Dynamic tabletop is a simple way to make the tabletop, as the name suggests, a little bit more dynamic, which means we're moving in and out of the position. So this can be used as a regression to familiarize yourself with the endpoint, but also as a progression to make it harder. So for example, there's a couple of ways you can do this. Obviously, when we're doing tabletop, you want to think of external rotation of the shoulders. So that typically means that the hands are going to go back to face behind us. But if, say, you put your hands back and you lift up into this tabletop position and all you feel is your elbows or your wrists, what I would suggest you do is just have the hands out to the side, because perhaps you're a little bit on the tighter side, and that's as much external rotation as you get from the shoulder, and so you don't actually need to turn the hands out anymore. So I'll leave that up to you. But essentially, you're just going to go up into tabletop, pause for a certain amount of time, and then come back down. So I say regression because this can be used to expose yourself to the position. So you might come up 2 seconds, it's a bit uncomfortable, unstable, okay, back it out. Up 2 seconds, hold, and then back out, sort of thing. So that would look something like this, simply with the butt on the floor, lifting the chest, that external rotation of the shoulder, and then from there, neck long, I'm going to squeeze my butt, lift the hips, I'm going to look up as well, hold for 1, 2, butt comes down and lift. 1, 2, butt comes down and lift. Up, 1, 2, and down. Of course, now you can make this even harder and use it as a progression of the tabletop. And the way I like to do that is by adding an element of compression strength in. So essentially the movement is the same, but now I'm going to keep my butt off the floor at the bottom and try and push my hips back behind me. So hand position could be the same, either facing back or a little bit to the side, depending on your shoulder mobility. But the setup is similar. So I might start here. Arms locked out, external rotation, neck long, chest lifted. I'd come up, hold for 1, 2, and now as I come down, I'm going to keep my butt off the floor and straighten the legs. Now here I have to use my quads, low abs, hip flexors to keep my butt off the floor. Hold, and then scoop the butt through, back into tabletop for 1, 2, in real time. Down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. Obviously, the time under tension in terms of the top position and bottom position, they can be modified, adjusted depending on what you need, if you want to make it harder or easier, but that is the dynamic tabletop.